associated with disability. Like, it's really hard to talk about for some people, but being positive, I'm not sure. Well, I'm still pondering it for myself too, because I'm writing a book, and one of the chapters is going to be about is positivity a learned or natural behavior? Like, are they able to be positive as a result of their environment, or is that just something that people know how to do naturally? Is it like a natural gift about how to see the positive in life? And one of the workshops is one of the ones that I gained the most from, and that was talking about positive and negative words that are associated with disability. And they had these big poster boards, and people were writing, words like useless, helpless, sad, angry, like the most negative words you could possibly think of associated with disability. And you might wonder, why would you even bother writing those words? And it's because a lot of people, they keep those negative feelings inside. And it's not good to keep negative feelings inside. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody who understands. And you need somebody who's going to be able to help you break out of that bad habit. And a lot of people don't have that. They don't have somebody they could go to and, help them get rid of these negative feelings. But this was a safe environment, and everybody was doing it. And the ultimate goal of that workshop was to have all these positive and negative words, but we were only writing the positive words on the wall. And then, so we were throwing away all the negativity, and then they were putting all the positive words on the wall. And then we all got rocks, like little pebbles. And the pebbles were associated with a positive word. So you pick one of the positive words from the list, and then every time you look at the pebble, think of that positive word. And you think of your experience at the leadership forum, and you think of all these positive kids, and you think of all these positive people that are trying to help you be successful. And you reflect on that experience every time you hold a rock. And you know that there are people out there just like you who are going through the same thing. And it's okay to be vulnerable about that kind of stuff. It's okay to put yourself out there and admit that you have those feelings, because everybody does. With or without a disability, everybody has things that they struggle with. So nobody should feel bad about admitting something that's hard for them. Nobody should feel bad about that. And that workshop was about gaining that perspective. So that's what it was about. And that was probably my favorite experience about last week. So it was pretty great. Anybody else?
I have.
What was the most challenging part of your life?
The challenging part of my life. And surprisingly, it probably has nothing to do with my disability. Probably the most challenging part of my life was past 2 years. Because when something like that happens, when somebody is taken away from you, especially somebody as close to me as my brother is a symbol of strength for me. He's a physical and emotional and mental symbol of strength for me. And when something like that happens, you don't really have a lot of faith in humanity anymore. But I didn't have, when you go through something like that, you have no choice but to move forward. And when you go through something like that, you never expect to have to come up with the strength to do it. But when you're put in a situation and you have to do it, you have to come up with the strength because there's no alternative. And like I said, it took me a long time to figure out something good that came out of that whole experience. But almost 2 years later, I finally figured out something good that came out of that negative. And it's just about not taking anything for granted and having that better perspective on life. Because so many people just keep going and going, and they get caught up in the everyday flow of life, and they never take a step back. And then they never take that breather. Sometimes you gotta just take a breather and appreciate where you are, and then you gotta keep going. Because you have to stay positive. And the good thing that came out of the whole experience was that I just got a better perspective on life, and I just appreciate everything so much more now.
It's somewhat, oh my God. Oh, there it is. My mom always told me this. Things can be a crisis, or things can be an opportunity, and I believe that everything happens for a reason, and we were all put on in this wonderful place for a reason. We were supposed to get to know each other. We were supposed to be able to do everything we're doing because we can always make a little. I am always told you this. You can make a little bit of every little change in the world. You can change the world. You can even change your own little world. It's a change.
Yeah. And you know what? Anything that you get in life, anything that comes your way, anything that's good, it's not a coincidence, and you didn't come about being here or getting a job or going to school. That's not an accident. You didn't get that by being lucky, because you earned it. Everything you get in life, you have to earn it. And it's not luck, it's not coincidence. If I get a job tomorrow, it's not going to be because I got lucky. It's going to be because I earned it. And same thing goes for everybody in here. Everything you get in your life is because you earned it. And it's a great feeling to be able to know that you earned something. And does anybody know what Wednesday is?
Hump day.
Yes. But does anybody know what's special about this Wednesday?
No. No. What is it?
This Wednesday is 25th anniversary
Of the 80 day.
of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
I knew that.
So us as a disabled community have been able to do what we've been doing for the past 25 years is because of everybody who's been advocating for our rights as disabled people. So there's going to be a huge celebration at 11 a.m. on the Common. Everybody's going to be on the Boston Common celebrating the 25th anniversary of the ADA. And I'm going to be there. So if any of you guys want to come down, it's going to be from 11 to 3 on Wednesday. And I think that it's going to be one of the most profound experiences of my short life, because the Americans with Disabilities Act helps everybody, regardless of ability, and it makes it possible for us to do anything we want.
Yes, we've made a lot of progress. We still have a long way to go.
So
Yeah.
where is that meeting? It's Wednesday from 11 to 3.
On the Boston Common, Mary.
Thank you.
A long way to go. We've come along, but we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, but you remember what I said before? Sometimes you gotta take a step back and appreciate how far people are.
Yes, we have come a long way. There's accessibility on trains and accessibility on
Buildings.
what
Buildings and
buildings
schools
and schools
yeah, access.
There's a lot of access.
Me?
Yeah, you hear the
So I have to like sometimes my mom will stop out about the age of my life. So how do you mean? Happy I mean? Like that.
So you said your mom is so proud of you. What was your question?
I mean, mom's so happy about your life and be happy about the gift for every your life, right?
So he's happy and thankful for everything that's happened in his life? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
Me too.
We're happy we've changed the world.
So I have a question for you. You said you blog a lot.
Yeah.
So if anybody was interested in following you, how would they go about doing that?
I have business cards that I can give out to people who are interested.
Nice.
I'm interested.